Welcome to Clutch, episode 15. This week, we're diving into the fight world's biggest buzz, rumors, announcements, hot takes, and cold facts. From shocking results to locker room whispers, boxing, MMA, and everything in between. Let's get into it.
It's showtime.
The UFC 317 tournament was an epic end to the week, giving us a new lightweight champion. Ilia Topuria is now the undisputed champion. As you know, he promised to knock out his opponent during fight week, and he delivered.
I think it's going to be more striking fights. Since the first second, he's going to feel the speed and the power. He's going to start to look for the takedowns and for the ground game. But I think that it's going to be very, very quick, because I'm going to finish him in the first 2 or 3 minutes, because as I told you, as I mentioned,
he sent Charles Oliveira to sleep exactly halfway through the first round. Anyway, let's take it one thing at a time. The day before the face-to-face meeting, we could see Charles Oliveira's face. On the day of the fight, the challengers arrived in the arena surrounded by their families. It was a beautiful sight. They were also greeted by their friends. As always, Merab Dvalishvili is supporting Ilia Topuria. Even Arman Tsarukyan, who was covering the fight, was on full alert. He and the contenders made weight in advance. Tsarukyan was hoping Charles Oliveira, or Ilia Topuria, sprains his ankle so he can go into the title fight tonight.
Я на это надеюсь, что кто-то подвернет себе ногу, и я выйду ногой. Ну, а если нет, то буду ждать следующего поединка.
I don't know that.
What?
Yeah.
You didn't know that.
But no, it's okay. Here's the fight. Here's the knockout. Here's the reaction from the audience. He said he did.
This is my boy!
Ilia Topuria's son, Hugo, reenacts his father's KO at UFC 317.
Hugo, Ilia knockout, Charles Oliveira. Ilia knockout? How? Can you show me? How knockout? Ocha. Masegatisha Ilia. The Merek Awadalia. Ilia.
yeah, it's my boy.
Topuria's mother and Georgian fans outside of T-Mobile Arena celebrate his KO win at UFC 317. Paddy Pimplett seized the opportunity to make his own statement.
He won't do that. He said it because he knows he can't knock me out. I will put that little bitch in his place. Get it booked.
Come on. What?
Ilia Topuria on a future fight with Islam Makhachev.
From all the conversations I had with the UFC and how the situation has been involved during the whole process, I don't think that that fight is going to happen. I will be surprised if I get a call and they're going to tell me, like, I want to fight against Islam, which I would love to do it. No problem. Like, this is competition, you know. I'm not going to lose my life inside that octagon. So I'm ready for whoever. I know that I'm very, very dangerous. And whoever is ready for me, I will be here as always.
You mean next, but eventually, you guys keep winning, we will see that fight.
You think so? Hopefully. Why not? Why not? If the UFC wants to make that fight happen, they're gonna make that happen. But I don't know if they want to make it happen. If so,
awful, by the way. Right? Yeah, terrible.
Maybe Drake's fucking curse worked again. Because Drake has put a $200,000 bet on Charles Oliveira to beat Ilia Topuria, the fucking curse of Drake.
What is going on in there? Why? What is taking so long? I wasted all day.
Arman Tsarukyan reacts to Ilia Topuria's win over Charles Oliveira. It was never supposed to be Charles. I can finish Ilia, simple as that, and he knows it too. That's why he's avoiding the real #1 contender.
Your name will be legend.
Dana White himself has spoken highly of Topuria.
Interesting because, you know, he did exactly what he said he's going to do. He is an absolute complete fighter. You know, stand-up is beautiful, ground, grappling, everything. Yeah, this kid's a star.
What? No way.
Their performances were top-notch. Charles Oliveira speaks out following his KO loss to Topuria. It wasn't how we wanted it to be, but for the best. I want to thank everyone for the affection and wonderful energy. God bless you all. In the co-main event of the evening, flyweight champion Alexandre Pantoja successfully defended his title. Alexandre Pantoja remains the UFC flyweight champion and now has more wins, finishes, and submission wins than Demetrius Johnson in the division's history. Alexandre Pantoja to Merab Dvalishvili.
Let's go! Let's go! Double jab!
Nice.
Dwayne Johnson honored the UFC and the new champion in a statement. At least The Rock's honest.
Love the sport of MMA, as you guys know, and the respect I have. And coming out here, I hear my theme song. I'm like, what if? Imagine if I was an MMA fighter, like UFC heavyweight, coming out to my music, my theme song, right? That's cool, man. Well, I don't know about that. Give it a shot. Headline will read: Tom Aspinall knocks out The Rock in 8 seconds.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell you something. We don't care.
Israel Adesanya bumped into Dwayne Johnson and Emily Blunt at the UFC Hall of Fame last night.
Good to see you, man.
I think New York was the last time when you put the CMF belt on. Good, man. Finish the movie?
Finish the movie, yes. This is Israel.
Oh, hey, Miss, what's up? How are you?
How are
Emily,
you?
good to meet you.
It's nice to meet you.
Likewise. Are you in the movie as well, right?
I am in the movie.
I can't wait.
Yeah, I hope you.
When's it going to be out?
October.
October? Oh, that's soon. Yes. Oh, good. Oh, I can't wait. You look literally, I love, whoever did your prosthetics, beautiful job.
Good.
You look like him.
Yeah,
Like that. That's crazy, man. Can't wait to see it. Likewise. Very nice, man. Okay.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
We're gonna walk this way.
How could you?
From a 5-round war to a Hall of Fame handshake, Adesanya and Gastelum share a friendly face-off years after their legendary battle. Amanda Nunez performing at the Hall of Fame event.
I'm gonna get my belt back again, and I'm gonna come back here, keep making history, keep making history. This is what I'm born for. This is what I come here to do. So I'm gonna keep doing, and I see you guys soon. We're gonna celebrate together. And no, God, please, no, 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 no!
Max Holloway sharpens his Darcy choke ahead of the Dustin Poirier fight. Remember, it's the same move that handed Poirier both his first and most recent UFC losses.
But fear not, for I am a professional.
Dana White shares an update of the damages done by a fire at the UFC PI in Mexico last night. Khabib tries his hands at wakeboarding. Dana White reveals Islam Makhachev versus Della Maddalena could go down at Madison Square Garden.
Fight at Madison Square Garden, is that the venue that you could see hosting a fight of that caliber?
100%. You know, it's always special when you go into New York and go into the Garden. So, yeah, I think a fight like that would do very well.
Yep.
Izzy and Volk were cheering on Kai Kara France during his ceremonial weigh-in. Then face off with Caio Baralho and Jean Silva. Romanov is being stretchered off after a knee to the balls in the first round of the PFL World Tournament semifinals. Some fascinating images and videos that you probably didn't see in history class. Jesse Owens wins the 100-meter Olympic gold medal in 1936 in front of Hitler.
He wins the final and equals the world's record time. This and his later victory in the long jump may well be the athletic performances of the century.
What happened? Did your balls drop off?
Brock Lesnar's baby picture is insane. Raul Rosas Jr. just accidentally punched a fan in the head. Fighting nerds get crowd to scream while Prates smokes a cig.
Hey, relax. Calm. 1, 2, 3.
IMAVOV reacted to this. Jon Jones responds to Tom Aspinall's quote regarding PEDs. Belal Muhammad wants Kamaru Usman next.
Usman, I think that's the fight. That's the fight that makes the most sense. That's the only one that really makes sense. And he was doing all that talking beforehand. When I was champion, like, oh, if I see him, it's on site. If I see him, it's on site. Now the fight makes the most sense in the world, and he's trying to shy away from it.
What do you? So, obviously, the infamous, the podcast, it hasn't been released. Do you think it'll ever get released?
I don't think it'll ever get released. If you're on your own podcast and you start crying, I don't think, like, why would you want to release it? Unless they have, like, good editors, AI or something where they unpower it, but like he looked very stupid on the podcast, and that's why I don't think he wants to put it out there.
Are we talking like real tears, real grown man tears?
Like grown man tears, like the guy was literally grown man tearing it. Where I felt bad, like I left that podcast like, dang man, I really feel bad for Usman.
Shakur Stevenson reacts to Floyd Schofield's statement, making win over Tevin Farmer. Stevenson and Schofield were previously scheduled to fight in February before Schofield was forced to pull out during fight week. Jake Paul beats Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. by unanimous decision. Jon Anik will serve as one of the play-by-play commentators alongside Max Kellerman for Canelo Alvarez versus Terence Crawford on September 13th.